What up, y'all? I am in Michael's with the hubsters. You know we always find in the clearance section, but we like the deals. The hubby over here buying stuff. What you get? What you get? I got me some frames for my certificates and some of my other pictures, but they had multi packs on clearance for $12, so that's super cheap. And it's a 3 pack, so hey, and they actually look halfway decent. It's cheaper than Walmart. Look, the hubster said he does not want to be on camera, so we will not film him. And he's dead serious. We're gonna leave him alone. My arm is killing me, y'all. I can't hold up this camera anymore because I'm holding these picture frames, which are heavy as crap, and then my purse probably weighs 30 pounds. So I'm gonna have to check back in with y'all in a little bit once I get a shopping cart. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Y'all, I did not know that Michael sold sunglasses. I think I'm about to get these. They're pretty cute. My hair is so flat. It looks like two strands. Anyway, I'm about to get these sunglasses and pull up this coupon on my phone. And then we're going to get some Mediterranean food. So I'll check back in when we get to this restaurant. Alright. I'm just chilling, waiting on the hubby to get out of the bathroom. And I swear, being at Michael's inspires you to be a crafter. I'm not the most crafty person, but I swear being up in here makes you want to become a crafter. They have the neatest things. And half the stuff I don't even know how to use, but I probably need to learn. But I don't know. I've been thinking about maybe picking up a hobby that'll help me make some extra money. Just something to do that'll be relaxing, but I don't want it to get overboard. I'll just kind of make stuff as I want to, and then I'll post it and try and sell it. I don't want to set up like a store or anything like that because I know I don't have the time to dedicate to it. But I just want something to help relax me, make some money. We'll see what I come up with. And the hubby was talking about doing something too, so maybe we can do something together because he has a little more free time than I do. So we'll see what I can come up with. I'm just chilling. We're about to go check out. Probably run to Target. And what was I going to Target for? Oh, I need to get my daughter some panties. Every time I go to Target, really that's like the only thing I go for. I go to get her like her little underclothes and things like that. And you probably think I buy her underclothes all the time because I feel like I just bought her some underwear from Target. But I hate when underwear gets dingy. And I'm just like I do the same thing with myself. And once it starts getting dingy, I just buy some new ones. I don't know. Nobody want no dingy drawers. And one of my biggest fears in life is, let's say I get in an accident and they have to cut my clothes off, and then I got some dingy, holy underwear on. That's not the look that I'm going for. So I'm always buying underwear and stuff like that. But hopefully this man will hurry up and come out of the store. Oh, here he is. He think he cute. You got me. That joke came out fast. He might not wash his hands. Alright, let me get up out of here. Just get whatever you want. Alright. I'm at Baba Z. I guess it's Baba Ziki's. I don't even know how to pronounce it. But it's Mediterranean food. I'm eating Mediterranean food for the second day, but it's something completely different. So I got some falafel, some grilled vegetables, couscous, hummus, and then some kind of like feta, cucumber, tomato salad, and then pita bread. And then the hubster has about the same thing, but they got some grilled chicken to go with it. So I'm about to eat this. I'll let y'all know how good it is. I know Michael sells some freaking makeup brushes. Why do women pay $30 for one brush when you can go to Michael's and use a 40% off coupon, get you a whole set? Mm. I don't know. I might have to switch it up. We'll try them and see. Let me know if y'all have used any of these acrylic painting brushes for makeup brushes. What up, y'all? I'm just sitting in the parking lot of Aldi. The hubster went in. I did not feel like going in. I was a little bit tired. I guess I got a little case of the itis. And for those of you who do not know what the itis is, it's basically when you eat something and you get sleepy afterwards. So I'm feeling a little bit tired. We went to I think it's Baba Ziki, a Mediterranean restaurant. The food was really good. Of course, I didn't eat it all, so I ended up having to get a to-go box. I never eat all my food at a restaurant. Most of the time, if I do, it's because I starved myself the entire day, so I could eat all my food. But typically, what I do is I'll eat like half of it, and then I'll take whatever left. I'll take it home and then eat it for lunch or like a late lunch or dinner situation. So. But yes, I'm just waiting on my husband to come back out from the store. I don't know if y'all see these sunglasses. I got these sunglasses from Michael's today. They're really cute. I've never had a pair of round frames. Like I usually get the same little um, frame style. So this is the first time I've ever had some round sunglasses that actually fit my face. And I don't think they look half bad. They're a little low on my cheekbones, but they still don't look bad. My husband said that he liked the way they look, so I went ahead and got those, and I used the coupon, and they were $7.99, and then and what I should have done, and I didn't even think about it, and I'll think about it the next time, and I should have probably returned them and bought them again, but anyway, I didn't want to be cumbersome for $1.50, but I could have gotten another 20% off if I would have purchased my picture frames, and then every time you buy something from Michaels, they spit out a 40% off or a 50% off coupon. So if I would have bought my picture frames first, then got my coupon, then turned around and used the coupon on my frames, yeah. So that's what I should have done. But the coupon they had today, I don't know why it was only 20% off, which kind of sucked. But it was 20% off everything, including sale, but it did not include clearance. So all the other stuff that I got today, I got three 8x10 picture frames because I have a certificate as well as a picture of my dad that I need to get framed because I had a picture of my dad that I used at my wedding, and I don't know if I dropped the frame or what happened, but the frame is broken, so I needed to I don't, yeah, I'm sorry that I keep looking like this, but I don't know if this man needs something, or maybe he's just waiting on somebody. You know how you see people and they just look like they're in need of something, and I don't know. I'm such a caring person. I'm always trying to, see what's going on with someone. He's kind of walking up on my way now as I speak. So I don't know. Maybe he's in need of something. You never know. People have so many issues these days. So many things going on in their lives. Some people suffer with addiction, so you just don't know what's going on with people, and it's just sad to see what people have to deal with. But we all have a story, so we all have a story. So you just gotta do what you gotta do to get through. Cause I've been there. I have been there. I've never been addicted to anything, but I have had issues before. Um, but it's all right. But one thing you do want to be mindful of when you're a person like I am, a very careful person, a caring person. You have to be careful of your surroundings and don't be no fool either. So you have to watch yourself. So I'm always watching to see what's going on. Um, okay, there he is. I was wondering where he went. Cause he kind of like, okay, the man. I don't know if y'all can see him, but he is. I want to show him, but then again, I don't, cause I don't know who he is. But this man, it's some older man. He has a hat on, but he's just walking around. I don't know if he's trying to network. I don't, can't knock anybody's hustle. Um, but he's just walking around like I don't know if he's trying to sell something or what he's doing. But for a second, when I was talking, he got out kind of close up on um, my husband's truck. So, like I said, I'm a caring person, but I'm not a fool. Because if I have to slap you, I will. Because I ain't going to let you just take me out. I'm going to go down fighting now. So, but yeah, so I'm just waiting on him to come back out. I don't know where he is. This is our normal Sunday routine. We usually come to Aldi, get a few groceries, and then take it to the house. But I think I need a nap today. I'm just tired. I feel groggy. For one, I didn't get back home yesterday. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. Well, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you probably are aware of this already. But if you are not following me on Instagram, you should definitely check out my page on Instagram. So check me out at the Penny Pinching Boss. But yesterday I went to Columbia to attend a conference in which Charlamagne the God spoke at, and it was really good. Like, I really enjoyed myself. I had been planning my question for the longest, trying to make sure I asked the right question. Because, of course, you always have several questions that you want to ask, but you have to be mindful of time and mindful of other people that want to ask questions, too. So he did, after he spoke, they had a Q&A, but I was not able to get my question asked then. But he did, with the event that I went to, we were able to get a copy of the book. So all the people that paid for the VIP admission, which was not expensive, I feel like $50 for the opportunity to learn something, and you get a little something. Not only are you getting new knowledge, but to also get something tangible in return. So we got a copy of his Charlemagne's book that is coming out on April 18th, called Black Privilege. Um, I was able to get a copy of that book for free, and then, well, not for free, well, yeah, for free. It came with the VIP swag, so I'll just say for free. But I was able to get Charlamagne to sign it for me, and while he was signing my book, I'm like, look, I may never see Charlamagne the God again, so let me just ask my question while I can. And basically the question that I asked him is, for me being a person that is a visionary and a person that is always I don't know. I just have my brain is always just going, 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 and I always have so many ideas going on. But it's at times it can be hard for me to determine what vision should I work towards first. Like, which one do I go after first? So, and I asked him that question. How do you choose? How do you make that decision? And basically, he said you allow your passion to drive you to what you should do first. So whatever you're most passionate about, that's what you do first, and then after that, then you go to the next thing, which makes a lot of sense. So, I'm definitely taking his advice because I've been working on several things, but it's, you get kind of, if you're trying to multitask and just be all over the place doing so many things at once, it can get a bit cumbersome. You can get a little burnt out feeling, and I have been feeling burnt out, and I've been trying to think of how I can fix that. I don't want to be burnt out. I'm passionate about what I do. I love what I do, but how can I fix this feeling? So that's what I've been working on here lately. Just trying to make sure I get that taken care of. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm looking around like I'm crazy. I like I said, I like to be aware of my surroundings. And I don't know where that man went. He just like disappeared. And for a minute, I thought I was crazy and I thought I was seeing stuff until I did see him. He was standing next to somebody's car, so maybe he went and got in the car. I don't know where the man went, but as long as he don't come over here doing anything crazy, we good. But yeah, so what was I saying? Oh, so back to the event yesterday. But it was a really good event. I'm always one of these people. It, I enjoy networking. Um, and one thing that I realized too is that I'm the type of person, and it's funny that I'm like this. I'm the type of person that wants everyone to feel welcome, and it's probably because I'm from a super small town. I don't know if I ever told you guys, but I'm from Whitmire, South Carolina, and it's so small. It has one traffic light and one caution light. So it's not, as you could, I mean, just by here that you're probably aware that it's not a whole lot there. I mean, obviously not one traffic light, one caution light. But I'm a small town girl. I can remember when I was a little girl going to the grocery store with my grandfather, and oh my God, it would drive me crazy. Everywhere we go, he he stopped people all the time. He'll say, "You know me?" And they'll look at him and they'll say, and one thing which I could tell the difference, I'm not saying that people don't have manners now, but regardless of how old the person was, they'll all say, "No, sir." "No, sir, I don't think so." Or they'll say, "Yes, sir, I know you. I'm blah blah blah." And then he'll say, "Well, I believe I know you. And then they'll say who they are. He said, I knew you. I know your people." And he'll tell them how he knows them. So a grocery store trip with him was an all day event because we were always talking to people. But it was a bad, I guess you say, like, it's a bad thing, but it was a good thing because it taught me how to um, always just treat people with kindness and respect. I mean, and I know my grandfather, he lived to be 94, and I would always ask him, how do you think you live to be so old? And he would always say that you treat people the way you want to be treated. And So that just all that just kind of stood with me, and I do whenever I go anywhere. I never change. I sometimes will seem quiet because I will sit and observe, but most of the time I'm the like the not the life of the party because I don't even like the party, but it's just making people feel welcome, making people smile. Like I like that kind of environment. But I still consider myself to be a extrovert, introvert, or whatever, however you say it. Because at times I can be really quiet and I can just kind of sit back and observe. But then there are other times when I can be that person that's connecting multiple people together, laughing, having everybody laughing at the table. But we had a really good time, even though some things about the event did not go well. But I'm not gonna go super into details about all of that. But it still was a good event. It really was. It really was. And when we start things, sometimes things aren't not they're not always going to go perfectly anyway. And you'll know that about your financial journey. When you first start out, things may not always go perfect, but it's about continuing to do what you want to do, and focusing on what your ultimate goal is. So, you know, if you're working on, let's say you're doing a workshop, and maybe that workshop didn't go perfect the first go around. Don't get discouraged and say that you're not going to do it ever again. What you need to do is, so I'm just speaking from my perspective when I say if you're working on a workshop. But if I did a workshop and it didn't go the way that I wanted it to go, I wouldn't just sit there and say, well, I'm just not going to do it again because I can't get it right. Basically, what I would do is I take all the things that I did bad at and I would fix them for the next go around. So, if maybe if I had technology issues the first go around, I make sure that I'm not the most techy person. I tell everybody that. I would have somebody there that can help me, or I would make sure that the venue that I'm using has somebody there that could help me with it. So that's what I would do. Like do what you have to do to make sure that things get better. Don't stop your dream from from one little simple temporary situation. Like it's temporary. Yeah, it might have got messed up, but it's a temporary situation. So hey, maybe you want to pay off your debt, but then you got upset with your boo, and you decide to go buy them $100 shoes. Yeah, maybe they didn't help your credit card, and you felt like, well, I don't even know why I'm trying to pay off debt, and I'm still shopping like I'm crazy. No, fix it. If you realize that you have triggers that make you want to spend money that you should not be spending, then that's when you find something else to do to release that emotional feeling that you have. So, like I said, just because you fall short sometimes, you just keep pushing on because at the end of the day, you focus on the ultimate goal and you just keep tweaking it. Nothing's set in stone. Like you have to be okay with rerouting and doing things a different way. If you're not okay with it, it's just and you probably will never reach your goal. You just won't. So just continue to focus on whatever your ultimate goals are, and trust me, you'll make it. And please remember also that I'm available to you for if you ever need any coaching services with your finances, if you need help with budgeting or goal setting, anything like that. Please shoot me an email, DM me. My email address is pennypinchingboss@gmail.com. But I'm about to get off here because the hubby is coming my way, and I will check back in with y'all a little bit later. What up, y'all? I am up in Bargain Hut. It's like a discount store. I've never been in here before, and it's been in my hometown for a minute, but I've never been in here, so I'm just in Bargain Hut, trying to see what I can find. I really need to be looking for a mirror, but I was just looking around just to see what they have to offer. Um, I've been wanting one of these wall chargers with the double charger. But basically, how this place works is the older that it is, the better the discount is. So I think it starts at 10% and it goes all the way to 80% off. But of course, it probably won't make it all the way to 80% because more than likely most people are gonna buy it once it gets probably like even if because it's already cheap. So but I'm gonna go over here to the home goods section and then I'm gonna check back in with y'all once I get over there. All right. So basically, how Hunt works is they start out with a date. So as this gets older, this price will get lower. So it's already marked down, but and you can see it's worth $149 for this mirror. There ain't nobody about to pay $149 for that. This is my little outfit of the day. Y'all know I love me a good clearance rack, so I got this top from where did I get this top from? I got it from Belt. It's by Jessica Simpson. It just has like a feather on it, and it was $3. I got it off clearance rack. Sunglasses came from Michaels. I just got them today. And with my coupon, they were like $5. This jacket came off the clearance rate, and it's also by Jessica Simpson. I paid $13 for that. Pants are by DKNY, and then the shoes are by Lucky Brand. I know I got my clearance room, but I can't remember the exact price. Usually for my shoes, I try not to pay more than 20 something dollars on sale for them, even if they're expensive. But I can't, like I said, I can't remember. I think they're like $25 though. That's my little outfit of the day. My hair is looking a mess, but it's all good. I'm trying to find me a mirror. They got a couple mirrors in here. But I ain't trying to pay $89 either. I'm just super cheap. But let me just keep looking and see what I can find. Really pretty. This will be what I want. But I don't see a price. Is it mounted to the wall? I'm trying not to chip a nail. I don't know. I don't know how much this is. I might have to ask somebody because I don't see a price on it, but it's really cute and it'll be something that I want in my either my living room. I think it's too big for my bedroom. Have you ever been in a store and felt like somebody was watching you? That's what I feel like. I feel like I'm being watched every step I take. Now this man know he ain't looking for nothing on none of these aisles he walking down. So I don't know why he pretending. Because the next time I go down the aisle and he's on the same aisle, I'm going to think I'm about to be a victim of human trafficking. Because it's making me paranoid. And maybe I'm just paranoid. Maybe that's what it is. But every aisle I go down, the man is on the aisle with me. So I had to go and just pull my camera out. Because maybe he'll get a hint. That's just aggravating. It's so aggravating when you go in the store trying to shop and then somebody follows you everywhere you freaking go. So like I was saying, you get a percentage off. So, like for instance, this is a makeup brush holder, and the date on it, I don't know if you can see it, is, well, you probably can't see it because it's not focusing. It's January of 2017, and the price on it is $9. So based on this, I'll get 70% off. So if you do the math, what, 50% off, be like $4.50, and then take like 80 more cent off. So like $3. So that's not bad. And they have tons of beauty products. So they even have Carol's Daughter in here. They have the Body Shop. Let's see what else. Um, they just got a lot of different products in here. I think the way they get most of these products, it appears that most of them come from either. Look at what they got. Mm. And I think people pay a pretty pennies for this. $19. So they have a lot of stuff in here. So I'm just gonna take my time and look through this cosmetic products and see if I see anything that I've been wanting to try. And if it's really cheap, and when I say really cheap, I mean like $5 or less, and then I'll go ahead and get it. So I'm gonna go ahead and look around, see what I can find, and then I will let y'all know what I find.